Hi, it's me, Lisa, the love coach with lovequestcoaching.com. So happy to be with you. And today I am giving you 6 things that you can guarantee, maybe not all 6, but definitely one of the 6, probably more, will happen when you try to go no contact or try to break up with someone who is highly narcissistic, is a full-blown narcissist, is toxic, has toxic narcissistic traits, however way you want to call it. These are the things that these people will most likely do when you try to leave the relationship. So before I go into that though, I want to set it up by explaining what no contact is and why for many people it is often so difficult to go no contact. So no contact is a term used to describe exactly what it sounds like. You legit go no contact. I'm talking like witness protection program level shit with these people. Meaning you basically tell them you are not interested in being in this relationship anymore and that you have an exit strategy, right? You come at this with an exit strategy because this is breaking up on a whole other level for reasons I'm going to get into in a moment. But when you decide to go no contact, it is very, very important that you have a very well thought out strategy because this is straight up narcissistic slaying. This is like slaying a dragon. This is the work that I help people to do. Many people come to me through my website, lovequestcoaching.com, because they are searching for support and help to end a relationship with a toxic person and remain true to ending it. Meaning they're not going to go back. Again, they don't want to go back, but they feel weakness, so they need support. They need that help. So if that is you, by all means, drop me a PM if you're seeing me on Facebook Live. And if you see me on YouTube, head on over to lovequestcoaching.com and you can connect to me there. And then we can get you started on a program that will definitely help you slay your narc. I do a 90-day narc detox. So let's get together and we'll talk about that. But let me continue by saying, why is it so hard to go no contact with a narcissist? Well, to be fair, maybe there are people watching and you are co-parenting with this person. So they are connected to you forevermore because you have children together. Or maybe you simply live together and you cannot divorce them that easily or leave them or just up and leave. So again, there has to be an exit strategy of some sort. You have to have your ducks in a row. You even have to have reinforcements like family, friends, people who can give you safe haven while you're getting your ducks in a row to figure out how to leave this person. In many cases, it could be very toxic, highly, highly dysfunctional, and even threatening. So you need to really understand that this is serious. So many people who know that they need to leave this person. So let's say you don't have children together, you're just dating, you've been together for however long, but you know you gotta go. You've seen things, you're like, this is not good, this is not healthy, and I need to be out of this relationship. Oftentimes, people won't leave because they either A, fear what others are gonna think about them. They think, oh my God, like all my girlfriends, I'm gonna have to go to them and tell them that we're over. And then like we always get back together, break up, make up, break up, make up. Like we're kind of that couple and they're just going to like, oh, whatever, she's at it again. And I don't want to deal with that judgment. They fear the judgment of others. So they'll stay in it and be like, we can work it out. This is just like the way it is. Blah. So Ken Evsoff says that I belong on TV. He would watch me. Oh my God, that's so nice. Thank you. Well, hey, if you can make that happen, that'd be wonderful. Help more people that way. It'd be great. So the other reason why people who know, like they know it, like they look at themselves in this relationship and they hover outside it and they're like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? Hi, you need to leave this person. This is a disaster. And you're watching it. You're watching the crap happen. And yet you don't do anything. And another reason for why that is just the cognitive dissonance. Like, you know that this is not a good relationship, but you're afraid to be alone. Maybe you're highly codependent and you're like, what am I gonna do? I'm going to be by myself. And then what happens? I'm going to attract another narc idiot. So I may as well stay the devil I know versus the devil I don't know. No, better alone than in bad company. And if you struggle with being alone, that's a telltale sign you're codependent, telltale sign that this person has mind controlled you and that you do need to leave it and you do need to do better for yourself, starting with getting into yourself and loving up on yourself. Okay, so for those of you, though, who are watching and you're like, I have had it, I am ready to go, I have my exit strategy, I am breaking up with this guy, girl, whatever, I'm out. Here's what you can expect, all right? So you need to plan for these things. Number one, they're going to beg you for them to come back. Please take me back. I know I was an asshole. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I don't know what I do. I don't know why I do what I do. It has to do with my upbringing. It's awful. I need help. Let's get help together. Like, they're going to say all these things, manipulative crap. You're going to look at them like, oh my God, maybe they saw the light. Maybe they're getting it. Oh my God, this is the first time ever that they were willing to get help. So, oh my God, maybe I'll take them back. Maybe they changed. And they'll be like, baby, I totally changed. Like, I can't be without you. No way. We're in it to the end. You're my ride or die. Right? So they will beg you. They will beg you. They'll admit fault. They'll say all the things that you've been saying. They'll take it on just because they want to come back in and swoop in and be with you so that you can be their supply. Okay, the next thing, the second thing that they may do is they may, like, especially when they know you're serious and they know they're not, like, they have no shot of coming back, they may start a smear campaign. They might get in touch with your friends and your family and start talking shit about you being crazy and them being the victim. I don't know what's wrong with your daughter. What? What happened? Well, I don't know what's wrong with your daughter. She's a crazy person. She went at me again. She almost stabbed me with a knife in the kitchen. Are you serious? Yeah, she needs help. I've been saying this for months and months. She needs help. Well, what are we going to do? We all have to intervene. Well, I'm going to try to handle it. Or the next time you see her, tell her that she should get help. I'm telling you, they're crazy. They spin it and flip it and make it seem like you are the one with the problem. Meanwhile, they're crazy. Crazy. And they'll go and they'll talk terribly and they'll have awful smear campaign. They'll make you seem like you're insane. They'll tell all their friends, all their family, all the people in your circles. They will turn your own friends against you if you're not careful. So you have to be super careful and you have to beat them to the punch. Like you have to, like, announce to people privately in advance and say, listen, I am ending it with this person for these 5 reasons. Number 1, and list them out and tell as many people and say, but you have to go through with it. This is why it's so good to have these reinforcements. These people keep you accountable. So the third thing that they would do, possibly, so expect it, is they may even damage your personal property. They may, I knew somebody whose ex-girlfriend, when he broke up with her, he let her go in to remove her items. Like, she had stuff there, and she took, like, nail polish and just, like, smeared it all over his leather couches and just, like, dumped nail polish all over his leather couches, took lipstick and, like, ripped it and put it in his hamper with all of his mixed clothes. I mean, disaster. This girl was a total head case. So she damaged some of his belongings. It was a whole big thing, but he learned his lesson, right? He learned, like, massive lesson, like, don't move in with somebody so soon. Number 1, girl was crazy. And secondly, like, never let somebody pick up their stuff alone. Like, you need to be there and have friends with you and possibly even the police. Okay, so the damaging property, they may steal from you. They might even stalk you. They might have, like, harassing emails and texts going to people in your family. I had another client whose ex sent her parents super inappropriate, provocative content via text. Horrible. So there's that. Like, they just don't stop at anything to get their way. They're crazy people. So be super, super careful. They'll also potentially get in touch with your employer. So when you are going through this type of breakup, you might want to call your boss aside or your employers and HR, whatever, and just, again, more accountability, more people looking out for you. You can't go through this alone. These people are crazy, legit crazy. And it's good to say, hey, head of HR, so I have something going on in my personal life that could be a little bit dangerous, and I want to bring it to your attention. And here's the deal. I'm breaking up with someone. This person is highly toxic. She may send inappropriate information, personal information, that if this is to cross your channel, your email, please let me know, because this is going to become a legal matter at this point, and I need to have people on my side and, backing me up for this. So I know it's super embarrassing. I know that it's scary. You have to be super strong and your own number one advocate for yourself when you're going through this, because these people are crazy and you need to be in total protection mode. So the fourth thing that these Looney Toonies might do is rapid fire bombard you morning, noon, and night with loving texts, calls. They may have flowers delivered. They may have a random Gucci bag show up at your office. They may go into like full-blown buy, try to bribe you back with gifts. If that's your love language, you're screwed, because, it's really like tempting, tempting. Brother's remorseful. He's remorseful. He's got the Gucci coming my way because he's so remorseful. But you got to be like, no, I can't do it. So definitely beware of the bombing, the love bombing. They're going to come at you hardcore with gifts, with words of affirmation, with, oh, remember this song, and all this type of stuff that's going to try to get to your emotions. The fifth thing that may happen is they will send you kind of cryptic text messages, very confusing, almost a little gaslighty, bringing up things about, personal stuff that happened between you, but they remember it differently. Just random lashing out. Just consider it like a jab. It's like a punch. Like you're in your life, la la la, minding your business, you're doing your work, and all of a sudden, bling, your phone blows up, and you check it, and it's this random, I'll give you an example. It's to hurt you. So they'll say a hurtful jab. They'll say I deep down always thought about your sister when we were together, physically. I hope you know that. And then, you're a bitch. You never knew how to do this, that, the other. They'll just come at you, bombard you with hate speak. It's awful. And then finally, the thing that you could almost guarantee that they will do is they will replace you like that with the new supply who they were grooming for months when they realized that the relationship with you was going south. So the second you start calling them out on their bullshit, pretty much they're farming and looking for new supply. They're oh, this bitch is onto me. This guy is onto me. He's figuring it out. Oh my God, I better get my hookup hustle on point, because I got to get some new supply up in this mo. Because this dude, this chick could dump me like that. And then what do I have? I have no supply. I have nothing. That's how they think. So they'll be okay, let me get a side piece for a couple of months. Let me groom them. So this way, if this person wants to up and bounce because they see me for the piece of shit that I really am, and they're over it, I can slide on this chick, this person comes right on in. So this is why it's super, super important to get yourself support if you're looking to break up with a toxic narcissistic person. It is not like a typical breakup. I mean, seriously, like a typical breakup is like, hey, so I've been thinking this isn't working for me anymore. We've been drifting apart for a while. This is, I don't know if we can fix it. I think we just outgrew each other. And the other person is like, sad. I know, I felt it too. I'm going to miss you so much. This sucks, but we're always going to be cool with each other, and la la la. And you break up and it's done, and you cry and you hug, and then it's over and it's done. But crazy people breaking up, no, this is like a breakup that takes 6 months. It could be. You go back together, you break up again. You go back together, you break up again. You go back together because you just want to hook up one night, crazy drunk, and then a whole thing ensues. Ridiculous. Can't have it. Cannot have it. And a lot of times people say it is so difficult to stay away from the toxic people, the toxic narcissistic people, because they're crazy, and the sex is good because they're crazy. So you have that, brain chemistry thing happening when you have the sex with them, and it's like sex like crazy. And then you're thinking, I'll never have sex like this with any person ever, ever again. And it's that trauma bonding thing that happens. So be super, super mindful that if you are breaking up with a toxic narcissistic person, 6 things may happen. Be known of all of these 6. There are definitely more, but these are the most popular, and I will give them to you again to recap. Number 1, they beg to come back. Please take me back. Please take me back. I know I'm such an asshole. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Baby, I'll never do that again. I know. You're right. 100%. Second you get them back, they're going to do the same shit again. Number 2, they tell lies about you to every single person that they know and every single person that you know, and they try to alienate them all from you. Awful. Number 3, they'll trash your shit, dude. They'll trash your car. They'll bang out your house. They'll vandalize. They'll steal. They'll, reach out to your employers with harassing messages about, oh, you should consider firing this person. This is what they do. Are you aware that they're mentally unstable? And they'll make a case, and you'll end up fired from your job, like not knowing what happened. Number 4, they're going to bombard you with love and texting and, presents, and I brought you flowers, and do you want me to pick up food for you? Get out of my life. Awful. No. They'll send you out of the blue cryptic, awful messages that are designed to engage you into making you fighting back, because they don't care. As long as you have attention on them, that's all they care. Good or bad, they don't care. They'll pick fights with you. Ridiculous. And then finally, they will replace you like a blink of an eye once they get the new supply. They probably won't even chase you. They won't even try to win you back. They'll be on their way. You'll get discarded because a month before you said, hey, I have a bone to pick with you. That thing you did in front of people, like making jokes at my expense, I'm not into it. It's like disrespectful. I don't like it. So don't do that to me ever again, because we're going to have a problem. I mean, I'll give you a shot once to make good, but I don't tolerate that treatment. I would never do that to you. It's very disrespectful. You were making fun of me. No, I'm not being sensitive. I completely felt terribly, and other people even told me that was inappropriate. So I'm just telling you. And the second that argument is done, rest assured that person is going to be like, oh man, she's on to me. She's not taking my crap, and she's not falling for it. I told her she was sensitive, and she told me where to go, and she's probably going to end up breaking up with me. So I'm going to start checking out that cute chick at my job, or I'm going to start hanging with that cute chick at the gym and lining up the next guy or the next girl, whatever, so that boom, you can be discarded. They can discard you, or you break up with them and they're on their way. It's like a week later, you'll see them with somebody else on social media, posting, oh, we're in love, oh, my new girlfriend, oh, and nobody's questioning any of this. Insanity. So if this is resonating with you, few things. If you're catching me on YouTube and you're feeling this no bullshit delivery of this information and you like it, feel free to give it a like, give it a subscribe, and hit the little ding ding thing, the bell notification, so that you know when this party is starting. Boom, you get an alert. a bell ringing on your phone, and another Lisa video comes your way. For anybody else who's looking to solve this problem, right? You're with a narcissist, you want to get out, and you want to stay out. I am offering a 90-minute one-on-one session, 90 minutes, 90, so we can really do a deep dive and get you all the strategies and get you clear, most of all, clarity, hello, that's where power comes, into what you need to actually do to pull this thing off, okay? So you can reach me through a PM if you're finding me on Facebook, or through lovequestcoaching.com. You can find me there, and I can give you all the details about how you can get started on slaying your narcissist, doing your 90-day narc detox. That's what I did way back in the day, and it changed my life, and now I help other people do it too. Nick weighs in and says, they make everything about them, even when the conversation is not about them. Oh my God, good point, totally. That's like when somebody says, oh, so today the craziest thing happened today at work. I had to do a presentation and I wasn't really prepared, but the guy who was supposed to do it wasn't in today, so I had to do it. And we were all on the Zoom and the person didn't show up, so they said you do it. And then the other person says, the narcissist will say, I remember this one time I had to do a presentation in front of 300 people, and all I had to do was write what I was going to say on a napkin. Because they always want to outdo you. They always want to be bigger and more grandiose. So again, I could go on about this topic forever. I love it so much because when people overcome narcissistic toxic abuse, their life changes. They become something completely different, a person that no one will ever mess with ever again. I've been there, and now I help people accomplish the same for themselves. And once you do, honey, oh my God, the whole thing opens up. You find the best love, great friendships, amazing career, money, all kinds of good stuff happens. Why? Because you start to look at yourself with love and kindness and worth and value and respect. So much love to you guys, and I will catch you again on another episode of Lisa's Lowdown on Love. Bye.